Hey everyone, it's Chris back again, and V has come too. Yes, V has come too. And he brought a friend along. Yes, so I got, finally, Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, the Collector's Edition, and the Collector's Edition Strategy Guide. So, of course, I'm going to unbox both of these for you guys. But first I'd like to just talk about why I love Metal Gear so much. I'm just going to go off the top of my head here. This hasn't been planned. It's been 28 years. I mean, maybe around 28 years for me, because I started with Metal Gear 1 for the NES, and that was obviously a horrible port of the original Metal Gear 1 for MSX. So yeah, that was my starting point, but it still had the general gameplay of the original, and I was always, you know, impressed by how different it was from other NES games. You know, the fact that it had sneaking, and, you know, there were surveillance cameras that could spot you, and that was really innovative at the time. But then, you know, finally, years later on PS1, I finally got to try Metal Gear Solid 1, and little history about that. I was actually about to leave on a drama trip for my school. I think we were performing some sort of Greek mythology play or something, and I went to a local grocery store that rented games. Yes, back then grocery stores rented out games. I picked it up, took it along with my PS1 on the school trip, and between all the play performances we did, I played Metal Gear Solid 1 in the hotel room, and yeah, that was it. I was a fan ever since then. Then let's see. I think then when Metal Gear Solid 2 came out, I did not have a PS2. All I had was the Dreamcast at the time. So I actually traded a friend of mine burned Dreamcast games for a week of borrowing his PS2 just so I could beat Metal Gear Solid 2 and Silent Hill 2. So that was pretty memorable for me. Of course, I was amazed by Metal Gear Solid 2 as well. I had always been pumped up for the game ever since seeing the original trailer for it. God, back then there was no YouTube. You just had to download like the shitty, blurry-ass trailer for MGS2. And I think that was the trailer that showed off the tanker section. And that's the one that had the scene where that they cut out of the game, where Snake was escaping the tanker, like running away from like a rush of water behind him. So yeah, and yeah, I couldn't afford a PS2 when I was a teenager then, and yeah, I didn't have my own income, so yeah, I had to borrow it, and I loved the shit out of it. I eventually did get a PS2, and then I decided to wait for the MGS2 Substance version, because I knew it would have all those extras and everything from the Xbox version. So yeah, I waited and got Substance on PS2, and then MGS3 came out. That was a little bit flawed because the camera system wasn't the best, but I still loved it. That's one of my favorite games ever. Yeah, I mean, it's always struck a chord with me with kind of its philosophical storyline and political conspiracy intrigue type stuff, and of course the ridiculous characters and giant robots, and especially stealth gameplay. I mean, I think I had played Tenchu 1 before I played Metal Gear Solid, but Metal Gear Solid definitely made me a fan of stealth genre. I think, oh no, I did play the Thief series before Metal Gear, but I think it was Metal Gear that really made me a fan. But yeah, and I can remember the anticipation of waiting for Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4, and now this one. So why wait any longer? It's been 28 years of my life, and it's finally come down to this, the final true Metal Gear game. Fuck you, Konami. And yeah, let's just get it open. We'll switch over, and then we will place the Big Boss arm in its proper place. So let's switch over and get it started. Finally! Alright guys, see you in a second. Alright guys, I'm so fucking excited. Oh my god. I can't believe it's finally over. So yeah, this is gonna probably be the last Metal Gear game I ever unbox. Unless Kojima comes back under contract work. But alright, let's get this started. We'll start with the strategy guide first. I'm gonna try not to flip through any parts of it that have spoilers, because I have no intention on spoiling the game for any other Metal Gear fans out there. But let's get this off and see if we can show off at least some of the artwork that's in it and just the general quality of it. So let's see. On the front, of course, there was the sticker. It says, I'll let you guys read that, assuming it focuses in on it. Focus. Okay, there you go. So artwork by Shinkawa, 48-page art book, and two-sided XXL poster, 25-inch by 34.5 inch, covering all the game area. So then we got the guide and the back of it here with a, where's that, special message from Kojima here for the fans. I'll let you guys pause the video if you want to read that. So yeah, and then all the general info, which is probably blurry, but you know, whatever, it's just the back piece of it. Anyways, for comparison, let's grab my two other hardcover Metal Gear guides. So I've got this one as well. Let's move this out of the way for now. So here's my Metal Gear Solid 4 one. And here is my Metal Gear Rising Revengeance one. So yeah, very similar style. I'll show you them from the side. Obviously, Metal Gear Solid 5 is the biggest game here. Shit. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to flip through this myself really quick. I'm going to try to avoid spoilers myself. Ooh, man. I'll show you this right away, though. Look at that beautiful inside. Wow. God, I love that art. Here's the art cell that comes with the game. Very badass. So, doesn't look like it's numbered. I'd love to get that framed. And here's the map. I guess I can show this. I don't know. I don't really want to show this because I don't want to spoil anyone of the game map. But it's big. I've looked at it before online. Let me see two. I guess there's... Oh yeah. So I can... I don't know if I want to show this. Might be spoilerish, but I'll just show this part of it. Here's the art book. It's got 48 pages of art in it. Fuck, I don't even want to flip through that. Oh, look at that, the back of it. V has come to. Alright, so that's the guide. Obviously, I don't want to show it a ton. Look at how glossy that is. It's awesome. Anyways, let's get to the main attraction. You guys have been waiting long enough, and I've been waiting long enough. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm gonna play the shit out of this. Jesus. Alright, well, let's cut her open here. Oh no, the seal has been broken. It's finally happening. So, get this open here. Oh yes, peel it, baby. Okay, so let's see. I don't wanna. Okay, there's just a little bit of sticky stuff here holding this together, so I'll probably leave that on there when I put it on display. Wow, how the fuck do you open it? I really don't want to damage this. Okay, I think just like that. So it just splits open. Okay, so there you go. It comes with a half-size arm, which we will take out right away. Oh, wow. Even though it's half size, the detail is really awesome. Wow. So let's try to articulate it. Let's just do the good old, you thought I'd do the finger. V has come to. I think that's how I'm going to put it up on my Metal Gear Shrine. Oh, we got a little bit of plastic to pull off here. Yeah, I mean, it's sweet. It's plastic, obviously. I heard that the Japanese version of this is metal, and obviously it's a full-size one, and it's also like 250, 300 bucks, so yeah, this is pretty nicely detailed. Got a little stand. I don't know what is with this plastic up in here, if I'm just supposed to pull that out or what. I'll figure it out before I put it up on the shelf. Whoops! Now it's a middle finger. There you go. Fuck you, Konami. Fuck you up the ass. Anyways, so that's the arm. And that's all that's on that side. And then we have the game itself. I believe this is the same as the Day 1 edition as far as the DLC inside. I'll just get everything else out here. God, this is kind of weird packaging. Okay, that's Velcro. I'm like so afraid of ripping shit when I'm trying to open this. Okay, there's nothing else under that. So we just got the Steelbook here. Got Big Boss and Kaz. And then Big Boss and Ocelot on the back. Here's the spine. If it'll focus. Probably not, because this camera hates focusing on stuff. Unless maybe I tap it. Nah, whatever. But you can see the logo. Anyways, I'm going to pop this open off screen. Just make sure there's nothing in there. Alright, so... this might be a slight disappointment here. Looks like the Steelbook only has one holder in it. So I'd have to probably take this out and put it in the normal case and put the game there. That's kind of stupid. Should be a double disc, but whatever. So you got the X-ray looking Big Boss on the art. And let's open up the game itself. Oops. Alright. And of course I'll pop this open off camera because I know there's a DLC code in this one for the Day 1 edition DLC. And the box, I'm pretty sure this case as well, well, the Day 1 edition has like a Day 1 edition planted on it. I'm not sure though if that's on the plastic or if it's on the case itself, but yeah, so this collector's edition one seems to say not for resale. I don't know if the other ones say that. And no Hideo Kojima game on the front, so I might be replacing this cover with a fan-made one. Okay, open this up. Check out where the code is. Huh. Oh, you know what? There's no code in here. I think the code they emailed to me though is the one that includes both the Day 1 edition and Collector's Edition content, but I may be wrong. I have to figure that out. But here's another map. So I guess I have two maps. So it's got northern Kabul, Afghanistan, and on the other side, if I can find it. So this is the Africa region, Angola. It's hard to show this on camera. But yes, everyone gets this map in the normal edition. And then just a warning sheet. I don't think there's any DLC there. Nope. And then The controls are on the back of this case, and then there's the disc guard itself. So yeah, that is it. The final Metal Gear Solid game, the final real one anyways. The nice Diamond Dogs case. Very cool. So anyways, this, put it back to V. There we go. And let's place this where it belongs. So see you guys in a second. Whoa! Ho! Yeah, that was terrible. So here we go. It's going up on the Metal Gear Shrine where it belongs. Let's fix him. Yeah! There you go. V has come to, finally. 28 years I've been waiting for the conclusion to this story. And that's it. The shrine is complete. The cycle is complete. Yeah. Thank you, Hideo Kojima, for many years of memories. Love your series. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do independently. Please do a Zone of the Enders spiritual successor. Thanks. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here and play the fucking game, because that's what I've been waiting for. Anyways, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Hee hee hee.